Welcome back to F1 23. It's 2 races to go. It's 1 point in the championship after, yes, another DNF in the last Grand Prix in Brazil. Unfortunately, we have lost our lead in the championship. Another gearbox went. We will have to take a gearbox penalty, I would imagine, for the final round of the championship, but we should be able to get... We might not need to, you know. We should be able to get through the final 2 races without another DNF. I can't believe we've had so many. We've been so unlucky. But with 2 races to go, we are still the best car. Although, as you can see, Mercedes keep closing the gap. And with their straight line speed advantage, it's going to be tough in Las Vegas to get ourselves a victory. But Pierre has put in the work recently. He got victory in Brazil and stopped Russell or Lewis Hamilton getting big points or maximum points. Crucially as well, George finished 2nd and Lewis 3rd. So the gap could have been more at the top. It is just 1. Max DNF'd as well, actually, I notice, in Brazil too. So that's another reason why Pierre has been able to jump up all the way into 4th in the championship. He'll keep his spot next season, for damn sure. We upgrading our durability department so that we can add the 3rd iteration of new parts to the car. We've got no regulation changes for next season that we're aware of, so we're just going to smash resource points on all of the durability upgrades that we can and hope that it's enough. We need the Spec 3, which is on the way, and we'll then be able to do gearbox and ICE, etc. The gearbox, we've had 3 gearboxes poop the bed on us, which is unheard of, really. We've just been that unlucky. Weather-wise, a wet qualifying session that will dry up towards the very end. I could have sworn when I was on the game yesterday, it was wet at the very beginning, and there was only 1 tile that was wet. Now, it's all the way to near the end. Yikes. And then fully dry for the race, thankfully. I have a decent setup for Vegas, so I should be faster here than we were last year. It was utter chaos last year. I'd like things to be... There is no race I would rather win, pole to checkered flag, with no drama whatsoever than this one right now. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying the content, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too. Come and join me on Twitch and watch them live for the season finale next time out in Abu Dhabi. But for now, it's Las Vegas. Right, 3 practice sessions done. Similar to Qatar, the deltas are not right, effectively. So we had to use quick practice quite a bit to get all of the boosts and all of the resource points. We did get everything that we had available to us. We've got nearly 8,500 resource points now. So we will be growing the car significantly again when the opportunity arises for Season 3, if Season 3 comes. At the minute, I haven't decided as to whether to do a Season 3 of this save or start a new driver career, and then you guys get to decide kind of where I go in that driver career each given season. So we'll wait and see what happens. It probably significantly hinges on whether I do or don't win the Drivers' Championship this season, but we're going to put fresher parts in for quali here to ensure that we are as fast as we possibly can be. And then, fingers crossed, from there, we'll be able to get a decent result. I'm making sure that it definitely changes all of the parts as I put them in, because I don't want to have the same scenarios we had before in the United States, and we will not. So, an entirely wet qualifying session coming up before 50 laps of a full dry Grand Prix. So, I am the slowest man on track. By a long way. By a long way. Las Vegas is difficult enough in the dry, in terms of grip. In this pouring rain, it's atrocious. I am so slow. So slow. I might be able to find some time in that lap, but I don't think I'm going to find much more. I think the other cars, the other drivers, the other teams will have progressed so much so that I am desperately uncompetitive here. I'm so bad. So I'm going to take I'm definitely going to take the grid penalty for a new gearbox here, because I'm going to be last anyway. There is not a chance in hell that I'm getting anything other than 22nd in qualifying. We have to hope for pure chaos in the Grand Prix again, and I just don't have it around here, or even close to it, I'm afraid. I am not the guy for Las Vegas in the dry or wet. Look, there's just no grip. I cannot explain to you how little grip there is right now. You've probably experienced it yourselves around Las Vegas, but this has been a joke. At like half throttle in 6th gear, I'm getting wheel spin and spinning out. It's madness. It's genuine madness. I'm going to be P22 in the wet, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. Well, I went faster by over half a second, but I'm still last. Las Vegas in the rain is not the one. Apparently, it rains 26 days a year in Las Vegas, and it just so happens to rain on qualifying day for the Grand Prix. What are the chances? Lando's taking a 5-place grid penalty, which is intriguing. Is Lewis through? Lewis is also out. Hallelujah. Lewis is also out in qualifying with a 1:46.1. So at the minute, George Russell is favourite for the title. Scenes as one of the Mercedes is also out in Q1. All right. In the dry, I'm going to be more competitive. We know how chaotic it can get. Maybe it's not as over as we thought it was. Shock! Vegas throws up more drama for the 2nd year in a row. Tell me George got knocked out in Q2. Tell me George got knocked out in Q2. That would be insane. My luck's not that good, surely. After my luck's been so bad with 3 DNFs in 6 Grand Prix, am I going to get lucky enough that there's going to be a George Russell Q2? Rather, as well as a Lewis Hamilton Q1 exit? Probably not. When it loads, George Russell's going to be on pole. Although Pierre could have a go. I'm relying on my... I've gone from thinking Pierre's rubbish to now heavily relying on him to take points off the Mercedes to help me in the driver's standings. You are a true teammate right now, Pierre. Have you done me a favour in qualifying again? My God, it takes forever to load him into a Grand Prix, doesn't it? Right. Say Pierre Gasly P1. Oh, P2. But George is on pole. Bollocks. Well, I know where Lewis is. I don't care about the rest. And I didn't take my gearbox pen. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Okay. I can go medium, medium, soft. Why would I do longer on a soft set than I have on a medium set? Fuel-wise, I've no idea. But you can fuel save like a mother humper probably by the end of the straight. And, well, let's be honest. We're expecting safety cars and or a red flag, aren't we, really? So we'll go soft, medium, soft. 16, 18, 16. Tyre wear should be good for us. It should be better than the AI. I live in hope. But here, quite literally, goes nothing. So, jeez, Brannon. Nearly 200,000 from Sloth Loops on P5 or higher. To best also quite high. Similarly, Louis and Random Human. Dave with nearly half a century of points. On the other side, 130k from Bear, 106k from Jord, 100k from Kid on P6 or lower. Some of you are going to make loads of money. Some of you aren't. Oh, God, that adds even more pressure either way for me. Well, I guess either way it doesn't matter, does it? I'll just drive. Jeez Louise, there's a lot riding on this. Well, hopefully the viewership should maintain its level throughout then. So much faith. I'll do what I can. Alright, tyres are up to temperature. This is going to be one hell of a drive. Last to first challenge underway. Starting on the... Oh, God, where are they going? Alright, that's weird. I think I remember that from last year as well, actually. 0.7 metres will do. I just want to survive this. From last place on the grid, where will we finish the Las Vegas Grand Prix this time around? They're going to brake early. I'm going to try and get some space up the inside. Don't squeeze me, don't squeeze me. Oh, Lewis is up to 15th. My back end nearly went on me. I had to back out of it. Liam Lawson squeezes through the gap. I'm going to have to use a lot of battery here as well. I think I'm genuinely just frigging slow at Las Vegas. with these upgraded cars. Last year, I was at least competitive. This year, I think I'm just going to be slow.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Is it? Is P22 from a P22 start a good job? Now we find out just whether the straight line speed is going to be too much or not. We know we top out at 218 miles an hour. So does everyone else. Pierre's in P1 though. Go on, lad. Hiya! That probably wasn't a good idea, because now look at them getting so far away. Oh no. I didn't even get the position. Excuse me, please, Liam. Thank you. P21! One down. 20 to go. One a lap would be bloody lovely. But the feeling tyre wear is going to be huge here as well. 4% on the softs after one lap. Are you serious? And they wanted me to do 16 laps on this set. Not a chance. 16 laps at 4% a lap. We're going to be 3-stopping, lads. There is no way in hell that we 2-stop this way. Not with this sort of tyre wear. Said my tyre wear was decent as well in the race strategy program. Well, we're back within a second, thankfully. So there's that. Hi. Got to get the exit there right, haven't you? That's going to be absolutely crucial. Thankfully, our ERS is upgraded so much so that I can just use a lot of it. It might be soft, medium, medium rather than soft, medium, soft. Right, we're all stuck behind Dennis Howder at the minute. DRS is enabled though. Not that we're dropping Liam behind at all. He's even going to go for it into this right-hander. No, he's not. Let's follow the leader through here at the minute. Right. Everyone's alright. Still P21 after 2.5 laps. I can't remember what our strategy was last year at Las Vegas. Not that really it made much difference because the amount of safety cars we had. But I'm at 7% now. That's weird. Maybe they're not wearing. I was at like 4% when I start at the end of lap 1, so I'm confused. Okay, we are no longer caught behind Dennis Hauger. We're caught behind someone else now. I say we as if I'm actually close to any of the cars in front at all. I haven't stood a chance of getting P20 yet. They're getting very aggressive now. Now's when it's going to start to kick off. Braking so early. Liam Lawson just nabs underneath me. So I don't know the track well enough to know where to brake when they all queue up like that. Gonna get around his outside here to then up the inside in the next one, probably. Oh no, the wall would have got me first. It's fine. Get a good exit, Ches. He says as he fails to get a good exit. I might genuinely finish this race in like in potentially last. Teammate is just gone. Any chance of a win or even a podium here, I think, is just pure fantasy at this point. This is insane. I've not known anything like it. To be winning other Grand Prix mad comfortably. Well, not mad comfortably, but you know, without too much of a massive challenge. We have to do things right, have to drive well, and we have to get strategy right, but I'm not struggling to victories, but here I'm struggling to not be last. I'm going to pit for mediums as soon as my tyres get to 25%. I'm not going to waste any time. So as soon as my tyres hit 25%, I'm going in for another set. I'm going in for a set of mediums, and we will soft, medium, medium.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 28.0 seconds.
I'm already over a pit stop behind Pierre. I have been able to get myself up to P21 again. Woo! The undercut's going to have to be massive for me. Absolutely huge. Lap 11 maybe? Lap 11 for the stop, potentially. I mean, it's pretty intense. There's a lot of cars here. Oh my god, I might be P20. I'm P20, gents. I'm P20. We're making the moves. We're making the moves. And I've got a run on Magnussen here. Oh! Don't box me in, Charles. I'll take you too, pal.
Good job. Nice overtake.
It's going to stick up me inside. Charles P18. We're P19. Oh, let's go. Why are they slowing down for that corner? Jeez Louise. Like, you don't need to slow down here. It's literally flat. See what I mean about them being able to brake and me not? I broke at the same time as them there. Thankfully, I've not got any damage, but I shot on about an extra 20 metres. And I'm running more downforce. Surely ABS can't make that much of a difference. This lap or next lap, chat. This lap or next lap. This lap or next lap into the pits. My rears are about to be 25%. Next lap, you want next lap. Next lap was what we'll do. Lap 11. They're going to slow up around here, aren't they? Why are you slowing so much around a flat corner?
Your teammate ahead is
God, it's infuriating.
5 seconds.
I know I don't know the track, but I know that that's flat. Like learning a new track on a difficulty that is probably way too high for me here is insane. What I just shouldn't be at 104 for this track, evidently. I've got DRS open and he's still barely closing up. I'm still barely closing up. Charles gonna get me here.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I'm boxing. I'm in.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
It's undercut time. Mediums, please. Dennis Hauger has pit notably behind. Hauger down to 22nd. Only person to pit so far. We are the second. Pierre's in the pits as well. Okay, so we're not actually undercutting by much at all. A lap.
Pierre is in
They must be 3-stopping. If I can save a pit stop, banging. I'm probably going to need to save that much time to stand a chance, really. I haven't really been paying attention to the gaps in front of me, actually, either. Yeah, I might be able to pit for the hards, maybe. The hards are so slow, though. We've only undercut by a single lap. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. We're past Charles Leclerc, but by undercutting and not having DRS, I've lost
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
a fist of time. Turns out the overcut was the play, not the undercut. Get off me, Charles.
Soft tyres on the car behind.
Fucking hell. I'm absolutely dead. I'm just not on the right difficulty level for this track. It's the long and short of it. I'm just not on the right difficulty level for this track. Probably going to end up killing my championship. We've not even had a yellow flag yet, let alone any chance of a retirement or a DNF or a safety car. Okay, so some didn't pit last lap. We are making some positions then. Let's use a lot of my battery here though, and I'm only on the medium tyre as well. Come on then, Charles, through you go. I can't do anything about this. We said stop lifting around there.
Trailing our teammate by 45.1 seconds.
45 seconds behind Pierre. 45! Turns out 104 is fine at every track, apart from Las Vegas. We are only on lap 15. I mean, anything can happen. It normally does. It has done here last year. So I'm not going to rule anything out, but jeez, man. Pierre could stop twice and still come out in front of me. And now I'm still out of DRS range. It's genuinely going to cost me my championship as well, isn't it? I'd love to see it. But you don't need to lift there or even close to it. Concentrating so hard just to stick with here. Thought of an overtake hasn't even crossed my mind yet.
Ahead.
How many stops?
Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining.
Yeah.
2 stops remaining. Your last lap time was a 1:33.5.
They're all 3 stopping.
4 tenths a lap. Keep it going.
If I can 2 stop. If I can 2 stop. It might make a difference. Taking Carlos Sainz. He's gone medium, medium. Sainz has gone medium, medium. Okay, we're up to P17. Woo. Oh god. Oh god. And Hauger's gone across to be defensive as well. I'm so lucky there. I just couldn't stop. Straight up, couldn't stop in time. Bloody hell.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 49.1 seconds.
I took Charles, yay! No one to take me back here with DRS, boo! I'll go defensive. I can't get any more defensive, I'm right up against the bloody wall, Charles. Right, can we close a 2-second gap to Dennis Hauger? And if I use all of my battery to get up to terminal velocity, that's for sure. No, Charles, don't. We've both gone the same way, Charles, with 3 wide. I just have to brake early because I don't know where I can brake. I'm so horrendously bad at this track. Sorry that from a viewing perspective this has been absolute shite. Trust me, it's as frustrating for you as it is for me. Pierre is yonks in the lead. Absolutely miles in the lead. If these tyres get to 30, I can put mediums on for my next stint. If they don't, then I'm going to the hards. This is what I feared last season's Grand Prix would be like at Vegas. We just maybe got very lucky with the red flag and the numerous safety cars, because at the minute this has been, I mean, I have gone up significantly difficulty-wise since then. We were on 100 then, we're on 104 now. And they buffed difficulty, like the AI, from 101 to 110. But this track is just pure pain for me right now, and has been. To be honest, if we hadn't had the red flags and safety cars last year, we might have had pure pain this year. Pierre's in the pits again on lap 24.
Pierre is in the pits.
I'm going to have to go medium. The medium hard isn't going to get me anywhere. Magnussen is on fresher tyres, I think, at the minute.
Pierre is in for his stop now.
He's out of the pits, you knobhead. Still only P15. This feels more like a Creator Series race than it does a career mode. I should have started on the mediums. Ultimately, I think I should have started on the mediums. Zhou Guanyu's in the pits in front of me, as is Lance Stroll, as is Lando Norris, as is Zhou Guanyu. They're going to take their mediums to the end from here. I will do the same.
Medium tyres at the next stop.
But these are going to have to take me to lap 28 at least. No, not even that. Lap 31. I'm going to have to go hards. I'm going to have to put the hards on. What I need to happen is I put the hards on lap... No, because... When did these tyres go on? When did these tyres go on? I pit 11, right? If these can get me to 30, I can put the mediums on. But they are going to have to get me to 30. And they're just not. They're not going to get me any further than 28. I'm going to have to go hards. Okay, and then hope that there's just a late safety car that I can put another set of mediums on. Or softs. Deploy is hards. Oh, god damn it. The plan is hards and then hope for a safety car. That's the plan. Suffice to say, if we're still at 104 difficulty whenever we come around to race at Las Vegas next, I'm turning it down. I'm quite happy to race here again. Quite happy to race here again, but I'm turning the difficulty down because I am quite simply not fast enough at this circuit to maintain the difficulty level that I'm at. I just got to take that on the chin. Them's the facts. I suck more than you could possibly imagine around this Las Vegas circuit. Sargent's in the pits. Are we going to take Sargent, maybe? No, Sargent's out of the pits. God damn it. Bloody Logan. Sargent is pitting and coming out in front of me. Anyone that's on a soft tyre will pit again, though. We know that much, at least. Anyone that's on a medium now is going to the end. Thing is, if I let Lando go, or when Lando gets past me, I'm not going to be fast enough to stick with him.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 6.1 seconds.
Pierre is doing his bit, but the two Mercedes are just going to disappear from me in the championship. The fact that I need them both to drop points is the crueler blow. Verstappen's past Sargent. Verstappen has to pit again, but... And Magnussen's in as well from behind me. He'll be going to mediums. I'm going to hards because I can't make them last. Now we hope for a safety car. A safety car with... A safety car before lap 40.
See these tyres through to the end now.
Safety car before 40 is ideal. So we're now down to P19 again. And I'm on a harder compound. And you can see the difference in my ability to brake compared to theirs right there. Now Iwasa just dips past both of us.
It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
P21, woo! In so much emotional pain right now. Emotional damage. Excuse me, Kev. Gasly's P1.
Nice move.
Russell's
Good job.
P2. Lewis is, I believe, P5 or 6 right now. Are you going around me or no? You're just going to sit on my ass. Alright. Suit yourself, Kev. If there's a safety car, then it's huge. A safety car between laps 35 and 40 would be massive. Who was in the pits? Lawson. Ah! Go on, Kevin. On you go, pal. Go on! Go on, I'm not even going to fucking fight yet.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Have we not had any sort of safety car or VSC? Last season this race was absolutely mental. This season it's just 100% pain. Oh, I'm so sad. So sad. Bye. Right, a safety car at any point between now and the end. And I'm happy. Any time between now and the end. Although actually, I want those that are on softs. I want those that are currently on softs to pit again. Then we can have the safety car. Please. I'm going to get laps at this rate as well.
We're catching the car ahead. Well
So I
done.
could
Be
desperately
aware
do with a
these
safety
tyres
car.
need to get us to the end of this race.
Gasly's in the pits. That saved me from getting lapped at least. Gasly in the pits has stopped me from getting lapped. Right. One more lap and then safety car, please. Pretty sure Leclerc's going to pit this lap. Two of them, Leclerc and Stroll, both in this lap. We're going to rocket to P13. Well, actually, we're P11 right now. Right, now, so I need a safety car now. Now. There's been one yellow flag,
The car behind's just boxed for mediums.
and we don't
Car
even
behind
know
on the medium tyre now.
what that yellow flag was for when it came out. Without a safety car, I do nothing but go backwards from here. I need you guys to do your biggest safety car or red flag dance you've ever done in your life. This is the only way it comes to us. There is a bit of a train behind one of the Ferraris, a bit further back down this straight. We have to hope for something. I'd even go for a VSC at this point, I think. Logan Sargent at the moment. Going to get a point or two for Williams. A well-placed, well-timed, well-positioned VSC would be nice as well. I believe George is P3 and Lewis is P5. No, George is P2 and Lewis is P4. Everybody say, bye, championship. See you later, toodles. If the game hadn't bugged out on me in the United States and had changed the part that I wanted to change, I could afford to have this sort of performance. And if I'd have gotten points in the United States, which I absolutely well and truly deserved to stand the chance of finishing that Grand Prix, it was a game bug that screwed me. I'd have had a chance. But unfortunately, it is not my day. It doesn't look like it's going to be my season. It is never over till it's over, but in just a couple of laps' time, we'll be at the point where the game won't even bring out a safety car. I'm so desperate for a safety car, but I'm just not going to get one. So, at this point, I might as well pit and try and take the fastest lap point away from a Mercedes if they have it. But if they don't have it, then it's fine. Really? Really? Well, you just ruined your race, haven't you, Oscar? There was room to go around the outside of me, and he's just driven into the side of me. I'm sure there was room to go around the outside of me there. What he's done is he's driven... There is a car's gap there. Not much more, but a car's gap there. He's driven into the wall and bounced back into me. That's your own fault, pal. I'm sorry. No sympathy. 5 laps to go. We're not going to get the safety car. Charles Leclerc closing down on myself and Zoe. I can't stop. I'm sorry, Zoe. I cannot get the car to stop me. Trying my hardest here. With your no ABS and ability to engine brake, I'm afraid there's not much more I can do than slam the brakes on and hope it stops.
Okay.
Oh my God!
The car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, information on Verstappen.
Max Verstappen out.
They're retiring
Safety
from the race.
car. The annoying thing is, there's a lot of cars behind that are going to overtake me. Oh my God, Nick De Vries is out the session as well. I don't know what's happened or where. There's a McLaren. Oh, it's Nick De Vries in the McLaren that's ahead of me. Where's Max Verstappen? That's Sergio. I don't know what's happened to Max. I genuinely don't know what's happened to Max. I'm going to pit. I'm going to put some soft tyres on.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
But I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to make the positions back. But is it worth the risk? I'm in P10. It's got to be worth the risk, surely. Nobody's driving with a Delta yet. I'm in for softs. I'm in for softs. Come on. Gonna lose quite a few positions, but I just have to have faith that I can get them back. In fact, I'm gonna lose almost every position. From P10, with tyres as old as they were, I wasn't going to be able to do anything. I wasn't going to be able to do anything from where I was. I wasn't going to be able to hold on to P10. I would only have continued to fall backwards. And some of them... Some of them are going to be more than a lap ahead of me. Some of them are going to be almost a lap ahead of me. Because they got through before Gasly did. I'm only going to make it as far as P15. And I'm going to have to give way. I'm going to have to blue flags to get out of the way. We thought our luck had come in. But it turns out, even when we get lucky, we get unlucky. Because by pitting, I got lapped. And as such, I can't make it back past Pierre Gasly again. And they're going to be too far ahead of me to get... When it... Honestly... The end of this season could not have stabbed me in the back any harder than it has. A game bug that makes me DNF when I shouldn't have DNF'd. 2 other DNFs on engine items that weren't worn or close to worn at all. And now the AI are so unnaturally fast at this track. On the same difficulty level at other tracks I'm winning, or coming close to winning, I'm P19. Where this track last year, there was red flags. There was absolute chaos. Safety guy's in this lap, but I'm still not going to catch anyone. There was absolute chaos last season with a red flag, with multiple safety cars. Wants me to get out of the way for George behind, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Las Vegas is nothing but pain, and I never ever want to race here in a career mode ever again. In fact, I never want to race here ever again. Even in an online 5-lapper, bollocks to it, it's a shithouse track that the AI are too fast at. I never want to race here again. Ever, ever, ever. Probably going to make it to P15 and P15 only. This has been the most painful Grand Prix of my life. I've had more painful in terms of the individual performance, but the fact that this is going to cost me a world championship just makes it tenfold. Hello, I exist. Acknowledge me, please. In any other circumstances, it would have been the right decision to pit. Because I'd have made so many more places on that whole gaggle of cars. But because we got lapped when we did, that even ruined our safety car plan. Oh, this was just
keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
unfathomable.
6 seconds.
Genuinely unfathomable for it to go wrong as much as it has. And this is Pierre's last lap. This is literally the end of the race now. P15 is as far as we get. I needed that safety car 5 laps before it came. Boys, there goes the championship. No points for me here today. Pierre Gasly wins the race with the fastest lap of it. No points for me. Second place for Russell. Third place for Hamilton. And the championship in the bin. Oh, great. Thanks for the driver of the day, though. This is one of the most devastating things to ever happen to me in the history of my video gaming career. The DNF in Australia, Lewis finished 4th at least. The DNF in Australia, where the game bugged on me and didn't change the part that I needed it to change. And then the AI are at Las Vegas compared to the fact that I could get on the podium at every other track. Why are they so fast at Las Vegas compared to everywhere else? It makes no sense whatsoever.
I think we've got room for some more investment.
Oh, good. Room for some more investment, is there? Superb, pal. Can't wait. Fuck off. Oh, I could not be more sad. The standings, I am... Wow. George and Lewis head into the final race level on points. I'm 13 behind. I need a win and both Mercedes not to finish inside the top 5. Even more than that. Probably top 7. Count on your hands how likely you think that is in single percentage? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not happening, is it? Absolutely devastated. All because the game didn't change my MGUK. Ultimately, it factor out Las Vegas, all because the game didn't factor in my change of item for the MGUK. I'm not going to win the World Championship. Apparently, according to my live chat, if I finish first with the fastest lap, so long as neither of them are on the podium, we have a chance.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
So there is the opportunity.
With us for the next Grand Prix.
There is the opportunity to improve and still win the championship in the final race of the season. But I don't know if it's going to happen. I really don't think it's going to happen. Gearbox will put on. ICE will put on. That'll all be ready for next season, if there is to be a season 3. I almost feel like this save is tainted now by that, and I don't want there to be a season 3. Oi, 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 oi. Well, that's all for this one. There will be no rain, at least, in Abu Dhabi. So, if I finish first with the fastest lap, then they can finish off the podium and I'll finish above them. So, that's me and Pierre. So, I need the fastest lap and a win, and for neither of them to finish on the podium. It could still happen. It is so unlikely, but just imagine if it did. We would have gone from the most devastating thing to ever happen to me in the history of my video gaming history ever, to the polar opposite of that, and it'd be the most impressive comeback you've ever seen in your life. You're not going to want to miss the season finale. So subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch and watch it live. Make sure you got the notification bell ticked. Full disclosure, I'm away for a few days. I'm just having a break before FC24 comes out. Out of the office. I'm not coming back until FC24 starts. So there will be a week in the build-up to the next episode and the season finale. Full disclosure. Be prepared. The My Player of FC24 will start at the same time as that season finale comes to you. We will continue Formula 1 content, whether it be Season 3 of this save, or Season 1 of a brand new driver career save with 103 difficulty, say, at the beginning, rather than the 100 that we started the My Team in. That's going to be up for a vote for you guys after the season finale. But, for now, that's all for me. I'm going to have a sit on the sofa for a week and do fuck all, because I think I've earned it with the grind that we've put in over the past 12 months. And I'll be back for the season finale and FC24, and then Football Manager, and then even more. Thank you very much for watching. Pray like you've never prayed before. I'll see you in Abu Dhabi.